Welcome to the lecture on vector calculus. In this lecture, we will study Gauss divergence theorem and its applications. Generally, this Gauss divergence theorem gives the relation between surface integral and volume integral. Suppose if we consider f bar is any continuous differentiable vector field defined in a volume V bounded by a closed surface S, then double integral of f bar dot nds over the surface S is equal to triple integral of del dot f bar dv over the volume V, where f bar is f1i plus f2j plus f3k, then del dot f bar is dou f1 by dou x plus dou f2 by dou y plus dou f3 by dou z. Whenever you are solving the problems, we are using this notation also. Double integral of f1 dy dz plus f2 dz dx plus f3 dx dy over the surface S is equal to triple integral of dou f1 by dou x plus dou f2 by dou y plus dou f3 by dou z dx dy dz over the volume V. So generally, whenever the integral is more complicated in volume integral, we are converting into surface integral and we are solving the problem. Similarly, if the surface integral is more complicated, we are converting into volume integral by using this Gauss divergence theorem and we are solving the problem very easily. See this problem. Find double integral of f bar dot nds where f bar equal to y square z I plus y cube j plus xzk, where s is bounded by the cube minus 1 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 1, minus 1 is less than or equal to y is less than or equal to 1, and or equal to z is less than or equal to 2. So whenever you are calculating this surface integral by using the Gauss divergence theorem, we are converting into triple integral and we are calculating easily. So by the statement of Gauss divergence theorem, double integral of f bar dot nds equal to triple integral of del dot f bar dv over the volume V. So first of all, you have to find del dot f bar. So what is f1, f2, f3? So f1 is y square z, f2 is y cube and f3 is xz. Now we are differentiating this dou f1 by dou x. So we are differentiating this y square z with respect to x partially. So there is no x term in this, therefore this derivative is 0. So dou f2 by dou y. So derivative of y cube with respect to y, that is 3y square, dou f3 by dou z. So derivative of xz with respect to z, that is x. So by the Gauss divergence theorem, so now we have to find triple integral of del dot f bar over the volume V. So therefore this is dou f1 by dou x, 0 plus 3y square plus x. So now what are the limits of x, y and z? So directly given here limits, x is varying from minus 1 to 1, y is also varying from minus 1 to 1 and z is varying from 0 to 2. Now we are integrating this z integral dz. So integral dz is z, so z limits are 0 to 2. Now we are integrating this with respect to y. So 3y square, that is 3y cube upon 3 plus x into integral dy, that is y limits are minus 1 to 1. Now you have to substitute the upper limit minus lower limit. Now you have to cancel these two, y cube. So 1 cube minus of minus 1 cube plus x into again 1 minus of minus 1 into 2 minus 0. So this is, we will get 2 plus 2x of 2. So therefore we will get 4 into 1 plus x. So x limits are 0 to 1 dx. Now we are integrating this with respect to x. So 4 into integral dx, that is x. X means integral of x is x square by 2. The limits of x are minus 1 to 1. Again you have to substitute these limits. 1 minus of minus 1 plus 1 by 2, 1 square minus minus 1 whole square. So this value is 0, this is 2, 2 plus 0 is 2, 2 into 4, you will get 8. See one more example. Find double integral of x cube dy dz plus x square y dz dx plus x square y dx dy, where S is the closed surface consisting of the cylinder x square plus y square equal to a square and z equal to 0 and z equal to b. So now we are using this formula. So double integral of f1 dy dz plus f2 dz dx plus f3 dx dy equal to volume integral of dou f1 by dou x plus dou f3 by dou f2 by dou y plus dou f3 by dou z. What is f1? f1 equal to x cube, f2 equal to x square y and f3 equal to x square z. So this is z. So x square z. Now find dou f1 by dou x plus dou f2 by dou y plus dou f3 by dou z. Now differentiating partially these three with respect to x, y, z respectively. So derivative of x cube 3x square, derivative of f2 with respect to y, that is x square. Similarly this is x square. Now I have to substitute these three values in this formula. So triple integral of dou f1 by dou x, that is 3x square plus this is x square, this is also x square. Therefore we will get 5x square dx dy dz. Now find the limits of x, y and z. So directly mentioned here z limits. Z is varying from 0 to b. Now from this relation, so given x square plus y square equal to a square. So from that we have to find either x or y. So from this we will get y square equal to root of a square minus x square. So from this we will get y equal to root of a square minus x square. Therefore y limits are minus root of a square minus x square to root a square minus x square, and x limits are minus a to a. Now we are integrating with respect to z first. So integral of dz, that is z limits are 0 to b. Similarly integral dy, that is y limits are minus root of a square minus x square to root of a square minus x square. Now substitute these limits. So this is b minus 0. These limits are root of a square minus x square minus of minus root of a square minus x square. This is minus of minus plus we will get 2 times root of a square minus x square. So integral x equal to minus a to a x square 2 into root of a square minus x square into b dx. Now 5 into 2 10. So b is also constant. Therefore integral x equal to minus a to a x square into root of a square minus x square dx. Now using the one of the property of integration, whenever the given function is even function with the same limits with opposite sign, so that is integral minus a to a f of x dx can be write as 2 times integral 0 to a f of x dx. Since this given function is even function, we can write down this is 2 times integral 0 to a into this function. So 2 into 10, that is 20b. Integral x is varying from 0 to a x square into root of a square minus x square dx. Now we are converting this into parametric form. So put x equal to a sin theta, then dx equal to derivative of x dx, a into sin theta is cos theta d theta, and theta is varying from 0 to pi by 2. Now substitute these values. So x equal to 0 to pi by 2, x square, that is a sin theta whole square, that is a square sin square theta root of a square minus a square into x square. So that is a square sin square theta. So dx is cos theta d theta. So a square into sin square root of a square means that is a into cos square theta. Actually here we will get cos theta. So this cos theta into cos theta, we will get cos square. Here we will get 1a and here a into a square. So this a square into a square, a raised to 4 is constant. Now x equal to 0 to pi by 2 sin square theta cos square theta d theta. By using the one of the property of integration, integral 0 to pi by 2 sin m theta cos n theta d theta equal to, if both are even, you can write down the formula. You can write down this is 1 upon, that is m minus 1 upon m plus n, 2 plus 2 4. So if both are even, you can write down that pi by 2 into 1 by 2. So you have to cancel and simplify this. You will get 5 a raised to 4 b upon 4 into pi. Thank you.